Hey guys, I was thinking about making a video about being bilingual because I've raised in two cultures, two languages, two countries. I was born in the Netherlands, but my dad is Dutch and my mom is Slovak. So I've learned Dutch and Slovak at the same time, and there are a lot of good things about being bilingual, which I really appreciate, but there are also a few struggles or disadvantages. And if you're new, hi, my name is Nicole and I make fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos every week. By the way, if there's any video that you would like to see, just let me know in the comments below. I'm actually working on making planning for the coming months, so let me know if there's anything that you would like to see. I have heard a lot of stereotypes about the Netherlands and Slovakia of being bilingual. And funny thing is that some things might be true, like in the Netherlands, yes, there are coffee shops. When people want to smoke weed, they can go there. Or take legal drugs. I mean, it is there in Amsterdam, and you also have red light. But that doesn't mean that everyone is like that. Because I remember when I was in Slovakia, they also asked me hey, do you have weed plants in your, or is it allowed to have weed plants in your house? I'm like, I've never smoked anything. I have no idea. I've never smoked any cigarettes. I've never done any drugs. So I have no idea. I think stereotype probably will be always there. I mean, if someone hasn't been there, it's the awareness, right? It's hard to be aware of it. And that's why I think it's great to have more awareness. I can talk with my Slovak family in Slovak when we're here in the Netherlands without people listening to our conversations. But of course, you don't know who is actually in front of you or next to you when you're outside, so it can be that someone is also Slovak, although there are not many Slovak people in the Netherlands, so you don't really expect that. Sometimes I make fun of being bilingual myself, and that's more like, for example, with my mom, I sometimes mix words and I make new words with Dutch and Slovak, and yeah, it's just for fun. I like it to sometimes make fun, but not in a bad way, but yeah, just making fun. For example, the verbs in Slovak, they end with ch. Like for example, bicyklować means to ride a bike. And in Dutch, you have verbs that end with n. For example, to walk is wandelen. So sometimes, I remember once I said wandelować. This verb doesn't exist. It's something that just came up in my head. It's combining the Dutch verb wandelen, which means to walk, and I just make the ch, and then you have wandelować. Sometimes I talk with my mom in Slovak, the whole sentence in Slovak, and then I say things like en, which means and, in Dutch. Or maar, which means but. So I don't know why I do it. I think it's maybe of habit. Something that is funny that I experienced at school, I don't know if you have it as well, but some of my classmates, they wanted to know swear words in Slovak. Well, there's a word in Polish and in Slovak that is not very nice. I think nowadays it's not that bad because I've heard it every time. Some people, they just say normally every time, so it might be less offensive. But it starts with K and ends with A. And the same when I went to Slovakia. They wanted to know Dutch swear words. Or words in Dutch. Once my friend asked me hey, can you say, can you count 1 till 10 in Dutch? Because she wants to know. Being bilingual, that I'm exposed to languages that I don't really have developed a very strong accent in any of the languages. It's something that was kind of hard for me at high school and primary school is that, well, thank God I didn't get bullied, but there were some people that say really offensive things about me because of not being 100% Dutch. For them it was weird. I don't know what their problem was, because I think you should accept and you should respect each other no matter which background you're from. And if someone cannot tolerate it, they should better not say anything at all. What I've experienced myself is, for me, it's easier to learn a new language. And I have the curiosity about learning about languages, learning more about cultures, getting to know more about the world. There's so many good things that I have no idea about that there are there. And I think every culture can offer really beautiful things. Let me know if you relate to any of these things. As being bilingual, maybe you work in an international environment where people from different backgrounds. The thing that can be like challenging sometimes is switching from one language to another and not getting crazy. Like, I really like languages, and I think I have really good luck with communication and switch from one language to another like easily. But sometimes the struggle is that, especially in Dutch and Slovak, they are two completely different languages. I sometimes mix words up. It's really like language related, but when there are like celebrations or some habits, some customs, I sometimes don't know if it's from Slovakia or from the Netherlands. You can remind yourself every single day that you have the opportunity and you have the chance to do things that make you feel really good. Oh, by the way, I just see this is crazy. I don't know if you can see it, but I did my eyeliner, and yeah.